What's going on? It's Trending Story. If it's your first time here and you want to find out new facts that will definitely make you smarter and more well informed, make sure to subscribe and activate the notifications bell so you don't miss anything.
Nobody wishes to meet face to face with a hungry wolf in the forest because this animal's a predator and attacks everything it finds in front of it, especially if it's hungry. But the story that you'll see with us tells about a person who met a wolf in the woods and found that they needed help. But the surprise was years later. Watch the video with us until the end. She cries and begs her father to help that poor animal, that her father take a great action to change his life. Friendships between animals of different species are always surprising, and when they happen unexpectedly, they're even more interesting. It's understandable that when two pets live together, even if they don't get along to begin with, they end up forming a friendship. Philip always dreamed of moving to the village. He finally fulfills his dream. He bought a beautiful house from a farmer in a village with all his family members. The whole family, of course, agreed. The kids were happy with their new home, and the parents were trying to help them get used to countryside life. Everything was fine, except for some wild animals that were approaching at night from the house and made noisy sounds, as foxes were trying to find chickens, and the hedgehogs were also trying to provide themselves food, which might be available at Philip's house. But when Philip watched a female wolf hover over his home, he panicked and realized it was no longer a joke. She was a lame and exhausted wolf, but in any case she was a wild animal, could be danger. They didn't warn him that the wolf, but on that contrary, they advised him to give her food. The wolf ate everything she found in front of her, devouring all the meat and bread that Philip gave her, drank water, and then left without showing any intention of doing a dangerous act. She was in the stable, not the people who were watching her. The wolf appeared every eve near this village and left only after she had food. His daughter smiled and told him that the she-wolf is weak. It does not harm any of us, so why do we kill her? Philip felt very uncomfortable after listening to the words of his daughter, and he also decided to feed the she-wolf. She was really weak, and she had something wrong with her back that made her limp. It seemed that a weak dog could overcome it. The man stood in a corner and watched the wolf greedily eating food, but she looked up with caution. She was ready to escape at any moment. It seemed to Philip that the female wolf understood what he said. The color of her eyes changed when he touched her. Philip became calling her dear. This man was thrilled when he made her look satisfied when she left. Suddenly, the wolf was absent and no longer came to that place. Some villagers said they saw her walk with a herd of migrating wolves. Of course, Philip will miss her. His daughter saddened after she had left. Winter was passing fast, and Philip went fishing late at night in the cold lake near the woods, and once he back way, he takes another shortcut. In the middle of the forest, suddenly a wolf appeared in front of him. But now she's changed. She's no longer that innocent, honest look in her eyes. Dear, this is me. Philip took a step forward, approaching the wolf, but stopped completely a few centimeters away. She's become more fierce and powerful, although she still suffers from the wound in her back foot. The man returned to his home and remained bemoaned by the change that happened with the wolf that he loved, where he went and told his neighbor everything that happened with him. He and his little girl were very lucky because the wolf did not attack them, because she'd just been born and was protecting her cubs. Philip confirmed that the wolf actually had a number of little puppies living in the forest, and eventually made sure that the way he faced them in the forest was because she thought that he would harm her puppies. Philip went out at night and looked at the forest where the wolf was found, and then thanked her for not attacking him that night. Thanks for watching. Please like and share the video in social networks. We'll be right back to you as fast as we can.